Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to Rowena May Inspire. My name is Kelly, and here's our pals, Mr. Wilby, Miss Pickles, and little, I think we're going to call him Dilby. Can't remember who told me. We should call him Dilby. This is their little baby Dilby Pickles. You guys, if you're seeing that red live button up at the top, it means you're catching us live, and I hope you are, because we are crafting today in the Stand Tall crafting group. See, Miss Pickles doubles as a microphone. So come on in, friends, say hello and you pop on so I know who's there. Miss Misty's just finishing up with her little cute little cow. Lordy B, she was telling some stories. I'm over here just getting all fired up for her. Oh, shoot. Hello, Miss Glinda. How are you, friend? Okay, hold on here. There I am. There I am. Let me see here. Where did I go? Hello. Hello, Miss Krista. How are you, friend? All right, please come up. Please come up. Hopefully oh, there they are. Hello, Miss Joe. How are you? It's good to see you as well. Hello, Miss Robin. Welcome in, friends. Come in, and we're gonna work on something that we've worked on before. I think last summer we did this, but I'm gonna redo it because it's been outside and it needs some love, and I want to put it back outside, but it just wasn't doing it for me. So, oh, Miss Misty's now done, so I'm gonna turn my iPad off here, put that down. So we're gonna move our pals to the side. Hello, Miss Kathy and Miss Dawn. How are you on this lovely Thursday afternoon? All right, so this is one of those garden, I'm gonna try to turn it around here. It's one of those garden, you know, like, I don't know, border things. And we zhuzhed it up last summer with this napkin, this really pretty sunflower napkin. But Miss Misty, I'm over here just wanting to pop the lady telling you, putting her finger in your face. I'd be like, oh no, she didn't. I need to go to that store with you. I need to come to Texas and go to that store with you. And you know, don't they put, maybe not with all deodorant, but don't they put those like metal, like things, like not metal, but like foil over the deodorant now so that people can't pick it up and swipe it on and put it back? Because I think they were doing it all the time. If they're not, they really should be, because salad dressing, I've opened salad. We've been eating a lot of salads. I've been opening the salad dressing. It takes me like 10 minutes to open the salad dressing because you have to take the seal off the outside and you have to try to twist the lid off. And then when you take the lid off, then there's a seal underneath that. I'm like, it's like Fort Knox getting into the salad dressing, but you can just go in and willy-nilly put the deodorant on and put it back on the shelf. Hello, Miss Alita and Miss Michelle. Welcome in, friends. Yeah, Miss Misty got me all fired up with all that nonsense. And I said that I think that Playboy guy must be a nephew of Hugh's if he's advertising Playboy that much. he's a long lost nephew. Oh shoot. All right, you guys, so we're gonna start out. What am I gonna use? I can use some of this. I'm gonna use some of this white Adirondack because it's sitting right here. I'm gonna go over the top right here. I'm not gonna worry about the back. We're just not even going to worry about that. That's going to get dirty again anyway. Hello, Miss Sparky. Thank you so much for sprinkling. Hello, Miss, who was it? Miss Liz. Welcome in. Oh, and is Miss Janice here? Hello, Miss Jan. Oh, there she is. J. Will Creations in the house, you guys. Miss Janice, I realized, okay, I had to look up to see where you were at because I'm like, those flowers are legit. Last time I was on, I told you guys, Miss Janice has got her new adventure going on with her sunflowers and the other pretty flowers. Just go to her page and check it out. So if you're local to where she lives, you can just go, like, she has like a little farm stand where, you know, you can just put your money in the box, or you can Venmo her. Beautiful flowers, but then she's gonna have pumpkins and she's gonna have watermelon, and you're only like little over 2 hours from here. I mean, it could be a trip. My husband would be like, we're going 2.5 hours for flowers. Yes, we are. We are. Oh, shoot. Well, maybe someday if we're just bored, we need to take a little road trip. We'll just like, let's go. Let's go. Oh, shoot. All right, let's do some painting here on the top of this. I'm just freshening this up, okay? We're just freshening this part up. But we're gonna leave the back because that's just gonna sit, I don't know, against a pole or a tree or something. It's not gonna be really worth it. So anyway, yeah, Miss Misty had me cracking up. And then she's torturing her kids with sauerkraut and games where they can't move off from their whatever it was. It was like one of those things where you're, oh, got Kleenex in my pocket. It's like one of those things where you're trying to win a car. I don't know where Mother's at. I don't know. I haven't no, I was talking to her earlier. I forgot to tell her I was going to go live. Maybe she's mowing. I don't know. But you know, like one of those contests where you have to keep your hand on the car. Like if you want to win the car, you know, you have to be the last one with your hand on the car. That's what Miss Misty was doing with her kids, but it wasn't for. I don't know if it was. You got to keep your buns on your mattress or whatever. She couldn't hear anything. Yes, come on. They haven't been on the. Oh yeah, we could do that. Might have to do that. I didn't realize that you were. I mean, 2 hours isn't anything, you know. Like really, if I had it right, if I had the right location, I think I did. So, all right. I don't know if you can even see me. I'm over here hanging out on the side, just sideways. Okay, so I'm just gonna get a nice little coat of the white Adirondack. Excuse me, getting all choked up. It rained here at lunch and now it's some, oh no. Oh, blow up mattress. You're right though, if you had to pee, I mean, the boys could probably just like, you know, if they brought a bottle of water, they could probably just, you know, use the bottle of water. But your daughter, that's a little challenging. Hello, Miss Peggy, how are you, friend? Okay. So, if you're just joining us, we're redoing this little scalloped cement border thingamabobber that goes out in my yard. We did it, I think it was last year that we did it. But it's been in my garage, and I've been wanting to put it outside, and I'm like, no, I need to zhuzh it up. There's no way you're that close. Wait. Oh, you were in Illinois. I think I might have looked up Indiana. Oh, I had the wrong state. Oh, no. Now I'm sad. All right, road trip is off. That makes me sad. I think I might have put in Indiana. I don't know why I thought you were in Indiana. All right, that makes sense. Okay. Longer road trip. Be an overnighter. Made that rule they could not pee in box. You are brutal. You are so brutal. You are so brutal. Oh my goodness. All right. It's almost dry. Let me go on the side here now. Well, anyway. If ever I make it in that direction, we're going to swing by. I know. Well, I think it must have been Indiana. I don't know why I did. I just thought you were in Indiana. Oh, okay. I'm just going to get this one side right here, and then we can get this dried up. So you guys, we're crafting in the Stand Tall Crafting group with Miss Krista today. So you want to make sure that you are a part of her group. She does events on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we've already had, I don't know how many, 3, 4 friends. Michelle, Miss Bernice, Miss Sherry, and Miss Misty, and then myself. And then it goes on, what, Miss Donna's next after that, and then there's more in there, because I know Carol was at the end. I'm trying to think who else was on the schedule. I'm bad. I'm surprised I remembered that many. You were late getting on. Can I ask? Oh, Miss Peggy, this right here, you can buy these at like garden centers. It's a scallop. It's like a cement scallop, like a border you can put around, you know, like flagpoles or whatnot. And I just have one, and last year we redid this, and we're just zhuzhing it back up again. Hello, Miss Lady T, how are you? Well, hello, Miss Bernice, I saw you earlier. I think I was still at work. Yeah, I was still at work when I just brought you up real quick to say hi, because I was still working, you know. I don't really, that whole pesky thing gets in the way. Giselle, oh, Miss Janice is on. And Miss I guess maybe I didn't look at the rest of the schedule. Oh no, I didn't make it. I'll turn around in just a second. I'm getting it all dry here, because we just painted the top just to, now that I look at it, maybe I should even have painted it white. When you see what, we might end up going over it a little bit with something else. Because what we did before, I'll show you guys again, is we took a napkin, like maybe a couple of them, and they were sunflowers, right? See the sunflowers on there? It's like faded out. And it was really pretty. We put that on there. Oh, gosh, don't drop it. But now I'm ready to move on to something new. So I found this napkin in my stash. Hello, Miss Gwen. How are you? How are you? Look at this napkin, you guys. Is that not pretty? Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. So we're going to put this on here this time. And so I think what I'm going to do, well, obviously I got to cut it in half, right? So I only have one. I'm going to cut it in half. And I think we're going to cut it this way. So let me get my scissors here and go ahead and cut it. So today, one of my coworkers and I, we have this program at work. It's called Morale, Welfare, and Recreation. It's I work for the federal government, and they do, you know, activities and stuff, and they're really big about promoting like physical fitness and stuff. I'm good. And so we did a 5K again. We did a 5K a few weeks ago. So we did it again today. Whew. It wasn't as hot this time as it was last time. Let's look to see if I could line this up at all, but I don't think it really lines up. Hold on. But yeah, it was nice. And it was just nice to get out and get some fresh air. So yeah, this is our napkin we're going to put on here. We have, you're going to have to paint again. I know. I think I'm going to maybe do some pink or purple up here at the top, but we can brush that in and make it look cute. Let me find a piece of tape here. So yeah, we did a little 3-mile walk today at lunch. A little sweaty coming back. A little sweaty. I don't know where I got this napkin. I must have been gifted to me. Maybe when we went to Jasper last year, because I got a bunch of napkins when we were there. All right. Hold on. Let me get a little bit smaller piece of tape. I got a little aggressive. All right. A little aggressive, because I don't want to rip this with this. What in the world? Let go. There we go. So we're just going to pull that layer off there. Gently. It looks like there's just one layer on there. If I had to guess, but I think so. But let me check. Let me make sure. Let me do a double take. Hold on. Let me do a little double take and make sure. Yeah, I think it's just one that looks pretty thin. Sometimes they're deceiving though. They trick you. Sometimes they trick you. All right. Well, there's the one. Let me get the other one. Clear it off here. Wait, did you say yes? Well, look. Okay, I mean, there's so many pretty pinks in there. We could put some pink on there. Well, maybe we change it to blue. Miss Kathy will make it blue. Make it blue. Miss Crystal loves her pink. All right, here we go. Take this one off here. When we were walking today, a car went by and honked. I mean, it was a whole group of us, right? So, hello, Miss Lori. So, it wasn't like they were like honking it when My girlfriend was, she goes, I think they're honking at my butt. I think they were too. And they were totally honking at your butt. Oh, shoot. We cracked up. All right. I don't think I'm going to have to paint anything under this. This is dark enough. I think it'll be okay. So let's start out. Let's get us some Mod Podge here and start going at this. Unfortunately, she did say pink. Miss Kathy does not love pink. She's not a pink lover. She's just not the color pink lover. But yeah, no. All right. Can you all see? Can you all see? All right. So we're going to start in. We'll start down here. I'm just using my little spatula. I've been trying to not use brushes with the Mod Podge because sometimes I'm just not good about getting the Mod Podge out of the brush, and I've ruined a lot of brushes with Mod Podge. And I've tried that whole Mod Podge little applicator thing. That thing was that did not work for me. Did not work for me. I don't know. Mother pop on yet? The heck is she? I'm telling you, she's probably out mowing her lawn. Probably where she's at. We were texting earlier, but I don't know why I forgot to tell her that. I don't know how far I need to go over with this. I'm going to go like halfway. That's about halfway right there. About right there. You guys, we've had some craziness lately. We've had like a couple shootings. Ugh. Not like right near where I live, but not too far from where my son lives. I'm like, yeeks. Let's not do that. Mother is MIA. Totally rude. All right. So I think I'm going to go like this. I'm going to leave it a little long here at the bottom because it has that that little white border there. We're going to just tip, 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 tap, tip, tip, tap. Hold on. I probably have a little baggie here. I could just grab a little baggie so you don't rip your napkin. Tip, tip, tap. Yeah, I think two guys were fighting and they said over a third party, or they didn't say a woman, but I'm like, okay, it's like in the early hours of the morning, two men are fighting over another person. Well, it's probably not their mama. I mean, come on. Really? Oh, goodness. All right, we're going to go ahead and dry this. Darn Mother. Just can't keep an eye on her. My mom has been ignoring my texts all day. Don't tell her. Just put it on there. Oh, shoot. That's hilarious. So is she home? She's not answering you. That's rude. So rude. All right, I think that's good for now. Oops. Good for now. Let me get a little wipe. I laid this on the table over here, this spatula, and I got Mod Podge everywhere. It's just what I need, another mess. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, I'm gonna slide this over here a little bit more so you guys can see. All right, so let me see how I can get this lined up here a little bit, because this one we'll be able to go over the edge a little bit more. I was just looking to see if there's a good spot we could trim a little bit. Could go either way. I think it's just going to be fine right there. I'm going to do some more things to this once we get the napkin on there. That'll be fine, just like that. Anytime there's a noise at night, they're gunshots. We always get that from people, like, you know, the one weekend or whatever. I don't know if it's every weekend or whatever. You know, when the military base does their training, and you start hearing guns going off, like, and people will be like, everybody knows that it's just the base having their training. Why do you have to blah, you know? And then with the fireworks and the air shows, you know, last week people were complaining. One lady said, I think all this practice is just a little excessive. And people were like, if you were flying a jet at like a million miles per hour, because it seemed like that's how fast they were going, you might want to practice too. And then the one lady was like, I don't ever recall the jets flying this low. This is very dangerous to, this is very dangerous, and it's not very good for my foundation and, what did you say? The structure of our home. And people were just blasting her like, you ever heard of people that live on houses on military base? It was so funny. It's like the things that people complain about. It's like, my goodness, it's like 5 days out of the year. Like, get over it. Oh, my foundation. They're probably going to file a claim with their insurance company. My foundation is cracked. It had to be the jets. I wonder if they'll get somebody to pay for it. Well, hello, Miss Devana. How are you? All right. Let me get another little napkin on here. My little patty-in. Whoops. Okay, there's going to be a couple little wrinkles right there unless I can pull that up there. That got a little bit too wrinkly for me. All right, hold still. Get my faux glove on here. Oh, I know, people are just ridiculous. Always gotta be complaining about something. Oh, that one went on really crooked. What am I drinking? That one went on really crooked. Let me fix that one more time, or we're not going to get it over the top. We're going to have to just press out some wrinkles here. We're going to get a little wrinkly over here on this here corner. But yeah, I don't think you're going to see it. Oh, I know. People just complain about everything. Isn't it ridiculous? All right, be careful. Don't rip that. Okay, let me dry this. I think I got that good. We'll end up going over this anyway. Get it all sealed, but let me dry it. Yeah, so I don't know really what's going on. Let's see. My daughter-in-law's birthday's coming up. It's quite hot. Not used to California summer watching grandkids. Oh, you're in California. Do you live in California? Or you're just there? Oh, California. Yeah. Hot. I think it's just hot all around right now. Hot, hot, hot. Well, I guess we are. Almost mid-July. Mid-July. Alright, I think I almost got this pretty good. I think I got it good. Okay, let me set that over there for a minute. I'm going to take my... I should have fixed that before I went live, but I didn't. I was too busy listening to Miss Misty talk about all these rude people. Rude and weird people. Oh my gosh, the town. We don't just have one page. We have Nosy A's, you know what I'm saying there, of Calhoun County. That's the county we live in. Then we have Nosy A's 2.0, or Nosy A's of Calhoun County 2.0, because I think some Nosy A's that were in the first group got mad because, you know, they didn't like the rules, so they went and made their own page. And then there's one called the Karens of Calhoun County. No offense to any Karens, but there's a page called Karens of Calhoun County. I think that might be... But then there's the page that's called Citizens to Police, which our jail page is called, oh, you live in, oh, that's right, you're just here helping your, oh, yeah, that's right, you do live in Colorado, don't you? You got 5 pages in your account. There is the jail page is called the real, like the county page where you can go look at the actually who's been, you know, who's locked up. It's called Police to Citizens. So they created a Facebook page called Citizens to Police, and then that person that runs that page basically posts every mugshot of everybody who goes into the jail, and then people can. Which yesterday there was somebody who he was in trouble for like child porn, like stuff they found on his phone. And when I say child, he got himself into trouble because I think it was an underage girl that he was with, and she took off, and then hello, Mr. Wayne. She took off with him, and her parents tracked her to his apartment. But when they got there, they found all kinds of. It was so disturbing. Even just reading the article, I was like, this isn't just a man with an obsession with a teenager. This is a man who's sick, and they should just throw him under the jail. Like, I mean, we're talking pictures of young. I was like, oh no. Even somebody commented on the page and they were like, well, that's something I didn't need to read, you know, like, sickos. Ugh. And we know that's out there because people are just sick. But I'm like, really? He was young. He wasn't even that old. Like, what was he, in his 20s? I mean, not that it needs to have an age, but what in the world? Luckily, they said they didn't think that he had any job that involved any children, you know, like any access to any children, like he didn't work at a school or something, you know, like, ugh, can you imagine? Oh, okay. But yeah, there's some sickos, and I don't hear. I mean, oh shoot. We'll have to fix that. It's a little wet right there. Oh, I know, right? You can't be looking at other people's issues. There's so many people that have issues, that's for sure. All right, I did rip that right there in the center, but yeah, that was just like a news article I was reading about it, because I was like, crazy. I like to read things like the little kids are at the corner having a lemonade stand because they want to raise money for, you know, I don't know, something, you know, and I'm like, no, those are good stories, you know, or like somebody's like, I need something, and somebody, Lord, that's still wet too. You know, somebody donates it to them, and I was like, those are feel good things, you know, like people joining together, like, you know, I'm down on my luck and, you know, just need a little blah, blah, whatever, and people donating and stuff like that. That's the kind of things I like to see, but that's few and far between. I actually snoozed those pages because I got so irritated. They take it to the political side so much anymore, and I'm just like, can we just keep this about the nosy stuff in our own county, not what's happening in Washington? You know, like, come on. We got enough drama here. We don't need to talk about that and argue about that. Wait, you have a county that had over 25,000 inappropriate pictures. Oh, whoa. Is he under the jail now? Whoa. 25,000? Holy crap. Yeeks. All right, you guys. Let me see how far. Let's try to get this one corner over here. Then we'll have it. That's crazy. All right. Let me show you what it looks like right at the moment. Right at this very, very moment. It's like I have to. Oh, you know what? You know how like okay, check it out. Oh, I love that already. What is it like when the like CBS Evening News? I don't watch it very often, but you know, or is it that, or it's like Sunday morning? They'll have really cool stories. You know, like what CBS and I don't know, Sunday morning or whatever. They have really cool stories sometimes, or on the road with so and so, and they just have really cool stories. And you're like, oh, that's really cool. I don't know. It's just I love those kind of stories. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like those are the things I like to see. All right, I might go in with a brush this time here. We're gonna use this right here. Well, thank you, Miss Sparky. All right, so I'm just gonna go over this with the Mod Podge. Hold it. I don't know if I... Can Matt go outside? I don't know, you guys. Do I need to use... I've got dishwasher. Hello, Miss Sherry. How are you, friend? I don't, what do you guys think? Will Matt go outside? I don't know if I don't know if that's going to work. Hold on, we're going to dry this. I might have to go in. I don't know how much. Well, hello, Miss Donna. You're not late. You're just fine. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I try the, I don't have a ton of. I don't have a ton of dishwasher. I know it has been a while, hasn't it? What are you guys' thoughts? I know you got thoughts. You got thoughts. Oh, this is dishwasher safe, but it has gold flecks in it. Look at this one right here. Well, maybe we can make it all, maybe we can just add a little, a little bling to it. I mean, that could be fun. What the heck? Let's go for it. Let's just add a little. I don't have a whole lot of that. I don't have a whole lot of that other stuff. Well, look, you guys, the clothesline is still here. Look, remember we were on the other day? I coffee stained the material. It's still hanging out here because I literally left the craft room when I got done with it. Oh shoot. Okay, this is called Gold Glitter Top Coat, and it's dishwasher safe. So I figured it can take the water, right? Well, let's put some of this. Oh, we just gonna take this up a notch all of a sudden. Look at that. That's pretty. Let me get it on here a little bit, and then I'll hold it up for you guys. That's really pretty. This will be the fanciest. What is this called? What would I call this? Probably a perfect place to use the glitter. Like, okay, look, can you see it? I had to stand up so you guys, so I can hold it right. See that glitter? Oh, that's so pretty. I love what that did to that. I wasn't expecting, I mean, because I've only used this a couple times, so it's a brand new bottle, but you get a lot on there. You get a lot on there when you just dump it in there. And all right, so we're just gonna make sure we get the edges covered good. Oh yeah, it's a yeah, a paver. Yeah. What do I call? I don't know why I haven't used I can never use my words, Mr. Wayne. My coworker and I today, we were trying to say. Oh, we were taught. We were one of the classes we have. It's an equipment operating class, and it's like a 5,000 pound, so it's like a 5K or a 10K. And he started to say 5K, and he was like 5Tway or something like that. And then he kept saying every time he would just say 5K, 10Quay. I was like, just stop stop saying it. We were laughing so hard because he couldn't stop. Every time he tried to say it, he wouldn't say it right. And he's like, oh my gosh, I need to go home. He was supposed to go home early today, and then he didn't. And I'm like, see, you should have already been gone. That's the problem. That's what your brain's like, not, it's had enough for the day. That looks really good. Looks really good. Miss Barb. Oh, you love the gold and silver Mod Podge? I bought this. I saw this. We're using this gold glitter top coat dishwasher safe Mod Podge that I bought. I don't know. I probably saw somebody using it, thought I had to have it, and they haven't really used it. But here we are. We're blinging this bad boy up. This is going to be the fanciest paver this side of the Mississippi. We're not really even close to that, but if we were, it would be. Okay, get that sealed there. Yeah, so we're just zhuzhing this up a little bit. I'll try to put a bunch up here where I actually ripped off the napkin a little bit. Whoopsie. So yeah, I don't know where I got this napkin. I think maybe it was from when we were in Jasper. Somebody might have just gave it to me. People were giving away napkins and all kinds of things. Just, you get a napkin. You get 10 napkins. You get 20 napkins. No, just kidding. Oh, it will be pretty, won't it? It will be. I know you won't be able to see this, but this thing is like so big. It's hard to get it. You can see it. Whole thing, but you get the gist. You know what I'm doing over here. I'm just putting some more gold on here. Hello, Miss Rhonda. How are you? Happy Thursday, everyone. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. It's the last day of the pay period, which means we get paid next week. Thank goodness. You know, why's Prime Day's got to be the week we don't get paid? I have things in my cart. I have decisions to make here, people. Decisions I need to make. Do we eat or do I buy the Prime things? I'm just kidding. We're going on another diet until next Wednesday. That's when we get paid. Okay, let me dry this now and see how it looks. That's good. Anybody else been buying the Prime things? I know Miss Misty said that her daughter the money was burning a hole in her pocket. I don't think so. Maybe I lost a few pounds today while I was doing the 5K. I don't know. I think I'm about the same. You know, I'm just getting a text message and it says, I have an important message from our gas company is called Semco. So it's SEMCO. And all I could read was, I have an important message from, and it was spelled SECO. So they forgot to put the M in, about a gas leak. So I'm pretty sure it was like one of those scam texts. Because I'm like, if you're my gas company, you can't even spell your own company's name right. Oh. Can't make this stuff up. I mean, you could, I guess, but this is really pretty. Hold on, I'm going to swing over here and look at this text message and see what kind of gas leak we got going on here. I don't use my iPad very often, so sometimes it takes a while for them to load. Your husband has taken full advantage of Prime deals. I bought one thing. Well, the one thing that we are going to buy that I've been waiting for is my husband, I've told you guys, he likes to watch TV in our bedroom. It's going to take a second to dry, my goodness. And finally, because we have, I don't know why, we have to have full surround sound in every room of this house. It's like a theater in our back living room. It's crazy. But the company that makes the surround sound and the speakers and stuff, they finally came out with headphones that will hook to the surround sound, so then he can watch the news or some stupid movie that I don't want to watch, or the Detroit Tigers every night play. I don't mind watching them. And he can put the headphones on. I don't have to hear it. Why is it not loading what the text message that I just literally saw pop up? That was rude. I was gonna read the whole thing to you, but it's not even showing it on here. What the heck? Rude. So rude. Because the last one showing is from Mother from earlier. Yeah. Rude. Maybe it deleted itself. All right, gotta go a little bit more here. You keep getting a text telling me my extended car warranty is expired. You haven't owned a car. Oh, shoot. My husband likes to mess with those people when they actually call. Or he'll get those texts that say, hey, it's me, or whatever. How have you been? Or something like that. He's like, oh my gosh, how have you been? And then he'll get a picture of this very tiny little gal that's supposedly texting him. Yeah, over. Oh, shoot. He has fun with them. You block and delete those two messages. Oh my gosh. I haven't gotten one in a while. Can you see the bling on this? The blingy look on this? So cool. Love this. Taking forever to dry though. Alright, maybe I will just tip it down like so. I'm scared to, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna tip it down. Woo! Get my fingers on there. Toll charges. Oh. Yes, we were all getting those. They even put out a thing here in on the news that the toll charges, to let people know. Like, because some people do take toll roads. We do have those around here. So, they might freak out and think their tolls didn't get paid. And okay, so I think I'm going to grab some pink for Miss Krista. Let me look at this pink. This is a salmon. I like this color. Hold on. Oh, something charged. Someone charged something. I did get a charge. Did I tell you guys that? I did get a charge from, I don't know if that looks a little bit, on my PayPal account. And it did go through. And I'm disputing it now. It's going to take like forever and a day, apparently. 22 days. They're still investigating. I was so ticked. It was for that company Mint Mobile, that Ryan Reynolds. Okay, that's a good one. This is called Crushed Coral. Ryan Reynolds has commercials on, TV for Mint Mobile. All right, you guys, we're just going to go like this. Yeah, so somebody scammed and paid their bill, apparently, $50 or something. So I'm waiting for them to give me my $50 back. They said that I don't even have Mint Mobile. I don't know what kind of investigation they need to do, but I'm like, I don't have Mint Mobile, thank you. Thank you. But I was irritated when that happened. So, if you ever get a phone call from PayPal saying, just asking about a charge or something, and then they want you to submit or accept it. So I had done some, I don't know if I talked about this, but I had done some stuff on PayPal that day. And so I thought it was related to what I had just done. So it caught me off guard. So I thought, oh my gosh, from what I just did, somebody's scamming me, or somebody's trying to get into my account or whatever. Well, not knowing what I was doing, I probably allowed it to happen. I don't know. It just happened at that same time, so I assume that's what happened. But anyway, I don't have Mint Mobile. I'm not paying your bill, loser. Loser. Pay your own bills. I mean, it just crazy. But then, like, what happens, you guys? Like, when that happens and you get your money back, you know darn well that they're not getting the money back from the person that stole it. So, like, who is the company? Is PayPal taking the hit? How's that work? Just like my bank, when somebody charges something on my bank and they reverse the charges. I mean, I guess if they can stop it in that aspect, but like this was, I'm sure that they got their Mint Mobile money because it's 22 days ago. I am going to have the prettiest, aren't I? Neighbors are going to be jealous. So jealous. Which I don't feel bad about painting that white on there first, because I think it actually helped clean it up a little bit, because it was kind of dirty. I'm just thinking, like, where's the money coming from? Like, you know, it's got to come from somewhere, right? You get PayPal? You get scammed on PayPal too? Or ones that say somebody's trying or something. This was a phone call though. I was getting a phone call and I was driving in my car and they kept calling me and calling me and calling me because I was trying to like answer them. And that's what freaked me out. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody's trying to get into my account. Like they were trying to call me, but yeah. I put 2 and 2 together afterwards and I was like, wait a minute. And I went right into my PayPal account and saw it. And I was like, you dirty dogs. I oughta suck you right in the nose. Suck you right in the nose. I'll put my finger in your face just like that lady did to Miss Misty. Oh, put my finger right in their face. Okay. Almost got this done. Almost got it done. I'm probably going to let this sit for a day or two before I throw it outside. You know, give it a little time to cure. A little time to cure. Whoops. I hear a little puppy dog crying upstairs. At least I think I do. Maybe it wasn't. Sounded like it. Sounded like it was. All right, let me dry that. Let's get that dry. How's that pink looking, Miss Krista? I know Miss Kathy loves it. Well, it's crushed coral. It's not pink. If I get calls I don't answer, then I call whoever called, but with the legit number. That's the one you call. Yeah, have you ever tried to call one of those calls right back and it doesn't even go through and you're like, or it's like the same area code of that you live in and it's like a weird number, or some of the texts I get are like, they look like they're from overseas. Hello, Miss Gail. You're like, I'm sure that's legit. I don't know. I didn't answer my cell phone today at work, and I looked at it and I was like, my coworker was standing there. I'm like, he's like, oh, you're getting a phone call. I'm like, oh, that's just my personal cell phone. I'll just let it go to voicemail. Well, then it popped up and it was actually somebody that calling about work, which I didn't used to have a work cell phone, and they were just calling my personal one, so I'm going to have to tell them, call my work number now, so, but, yeah. But he texted me anyway, so I didn't have to even call him back, but I was like, oh, I was ignoring you because I think it was Tennessee. That's true. They will. That is very true. But sometimes I hate when it is important, you know, like a doctor's office or something, and then I'm like, oh, shoot. Now I'm going to have to wait to get it, you know what I mean? Like, you got to wait now to get a call back when you've been waiting and you didn't realize it was them. I like it when my phone actually, what time is it? 47. Whoops. When my phone actually starts to do the voicemail and I can read it on my phone, and then you can pick your phone up in the middle of it and start talking to them. You guys have that on your phone? It's like, they're leaving a voicemail and you're like, hello? And they're like, oh, you are there. I'm like, only because I saw the voicemail saying who it was. I like that. I like that feature. I don't know if that's every time, because I don't seem to see it all the time, but I do like that. Hello, Miss Sherry with Sunshine Designs. Okay, guys. I think it's just taking forever to dry stuff today. I like that feature. I get more text messages than I do phone calls, though, really. Hello, Miss Sandra. How are you, friend? All right. This end seems to be dry. This one's still a little... What's that? Take that off there. Take Ian off there. Whoops. I just put my paintbrush on my pop. Whoops. It's pretty now. Very pretty. I should look on Amazon to see if they have any deals on new of these things. This thing is... The other day I was using it and it was rattling. I'm like, this is my old one because my other one died. So this is an older one. Well, thank you for sprinkling. Trying to get this as good as I can because I want to lay it back and I don't want it to mess up. I just had a mini heart attack thinking it was Monday and I missed my oh. It's Thursday. Thank God it's not Monday. I have to start all over again. Ah, Lordy Lou. Can't do that. I can't do it. I just can't. All right, making sure this is dry. All right, we're gonna tip it back up here. That's pretty with that pink. All right, there's a spot right here. So I'm just gonna try to hit the spots where I can see white at the edge of the napkin, just to kind of like, I'm feathering it in for all you fancy painter people. I'm feathering it in. I guess that's what they say. I watch a lot of people paint and go, I wish I could paint like that. I wish I could, but I can't. My brother is like really artsy. He's like a architect dealio thing. My niece, his oldest daughter, she's like that as well. And then his second oldest daughter, she's all artsy too. Like they can just draw things and like my brother's oldest, she actually went to graphic design or whatever. She's a graphic designer, graphic artist, whatever. All right, making sure this is all dry. Because what I'm going to do, besides what we have already done, which is beautiful, this is so pretty, is we're going to put some buttons on here because Miss Krista says I'm a button hoarder and I just hoard too many buttons. And she said, I must use some buttons. Yes, up next is Miss Donna with Crafting with Donna. Right, Crafting with Donna. I'm not by Donna. I just want to make sure I said the page right. Crafting with Donna. So, let me put this Mod Podge and cover this one back up. Yeah, I think it is pretty okay. We got 9 minutes, but I'm going to just I grabbed some, again, we got pink buttons. Maybe we don't want to use pink buttons, but I want to put some buttons on some of these flowers because I think it'll be really pretty to put like in the center. Maybe we don't want to use pink. Maybe we want to use a darker pink. Like that. We've got all kinds of buttons. Don't you worry now. Don't you worry your little pretty little heads. Because I got buttons. Let's see. Now, I have a really pretty, ooh, it's this one right here. I love this button. I love this looking, it's like a jadeite looking button. I wish that would look good somewhere because I really love that button. Oh, maybe right there. I was looking for a big flower to put that in the center. Over here's a pretty one. A pretty big space. Let's see. Now I should just go grab, hold on, let me go. Oh, there's a pretty purple one. Look at that purple one laying in there. Hold on, let me put that. Those are buttons that aren't sorted. Let me grab. Here's some yellows and some blues. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Kathy. All right, let me see about some yellow. There's a yellow one. So we can put a little yellow one right there. Oh, that'll be pretty. Okay, so I'm going to use some E6000 on these because going outside, hot glue is not going to cut that, okay? So we're just going to put a little on the back. I'm just going to use the E6000. And this is going to end up sitting here. You know, it's not going to go anywhere for, like I said, for a while. So it's just going to sit here. So I'm going to put that right in the middle of that little cutie patootie flower. I like this one. Whoops. Ooh, catch it. Ooh, I caught it. Ugh, E6000 stinks. Okay, there's that one. Now, there's this pretty purpley one. Pretty purpley one. Where do we want that one to go? Oh, right there. Now you could double up. Let me see. Because now I like to double up on the buttons. Stack. My husband is snoring. I can hear him. He's not feeling well again, you guys. He went through his antibiotics that he was on. And they had to call more in today. Poor guy. He's got to make it through one more day of work this week because his coworker's out. So he's got to go into work tomorrow. So I let him rest because he's just not been feeling well. Oh. All right, let me see. That might be pretty in there. I'm looking for a yeller. Pretty yellow. You know, I told you guys I have all these buttons, but I don't have a lot of yellow buttons. It's like a yellow button shortage. I don't know what. I have white, black, and brown buttons all day long. When it comes to yellow, okay, this is like just a little flat yellow one. All right, we're gonna put that right in the middle of that purple one. Ew, cute. Okay. Can you guys see that? I'm gonna hold that up there so you can see it a little bit better. I can't tip it. Can you see it? Because I don't want it to slide off. That's why it's gonna be good to let these just sit down here. Like so. But this is gonna be pretty. I'm gonna put these all over. I'm gonna be putting buttons everywhere. Because why not, darn it, right? Why not? Here's a bright pink one. I kind of like the lighter ones, too. Well, y'all, look who just rolled up in here. If it isn't Mother. Mother. We're done it. My glasses are so dirty. Okay. We're done in 4 minutes, Mother. Where the heck have you been? And she says, I was mowing the lawn. Guys, watch. She's going to say, I was mowing the lawn. Well, look at this one. Can you use that outside? What's that? This is, yeah, this is going outside. Ooh, that's pretty. Look. So the Mod Podge is dishwasher safe. And even, so, you know, it means it can get wet. So even if it doesn't, if it gets destroyed, you guys, this is the third thing we've had on this. This is the third time, well, this is the second time we've done something to it, but the third time it's had something done to it. It's just like, you know, it's like when you paint a room or paint a house. Well, you forgot I was live. Were you watching somebody else? Mother? You guys, I love that color. Look at this. I love that. That color is so pretty. I don't even know if I'm going to put another one on top of that one. I just love that. I don't know. What is it? Aqua? Aqua? All right, you guys. Up next is Miss Donna, right? Crafting with Donna. Yeah. I was blacked out for a minute. Blacked out, forgot who it was. Miss Donna is up next. So you're going to want to make sure you're in the vintage, no, not. You're going to want to make sure that you're in the Stand Tall Crafting group. This Chris is going to kill me. It is so sparkly, isn't it? Oh, she's gonna send me a naughty. Oh, I'm gonna get a warning. I'm gonna get a warning. Somebody needs to call me not just syntax. Oh my gosh, Mother, are you serious? Oh, yeah. Well, I should have texted you when we were chatting earlier, but I forgot. That one's kind of pretty. Maybe I'll use that one. You guys, I'm going to continue putting some pretty buttons on here. So far we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in place, but I'm going to put a whole bunch more around here. And I might even add a little bit more of the gold if I feel like it needs it a little bit more. But here's what we have, because my time is just about up here. Oh, geez, hold on. I'm going to get the E6000 all over my arm, and I'm going to smell like god-awful mess. It smells awful. Yeah, I'm easily distracted. 2 pink slips for me. All right, let me hold this up. Okay. Oh, there we go. You see all that blingy gold? Blingy. That's so pretty, you guys. That's going to be so pretty outside. Pretty as that. And all those buttons. And hopefully the buttons stay on. I mean, it's E6000. The button should stay on. I've got stuff outside with E6000, so I've got to keep that one in place because it's got to just squish it down there. I don't want it to fall off. So, thank you so much for being here. You have these pavers, and yeah, you gotta take them and make them pretty. I love that. I think that is so pretty. It's gonna look so pretty outside. So pretty. So you guys, my time is just about up. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a great weekend. I will be back on Saturday. I'm in an event on Saturday, but you'll be able to. I'll let you know what time, because I don't know what time. It's in the afternoon, I think. 1:45, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, thank you, Miss Devonna. Thank you, Miss Kathy. It was very pretty. I'll do better next time. No, you won't. Stop lying. Stop lying. You guys, I gotta go. Have a great night. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.